Bangin'! You're watching Muscle Sport Magazine.
Again, I'm here again. Gregg Valentino, MuscleSportMag.com. There you go. All right. You know that, Sleep Priest. Don't give me any bullshit. All right. Listen, I get asked all the time, how many sets and how many reps should I be doing? I don't understand. I read all these things, and, you know, Dorian Yates does, like, really low reps and low sets, and, you know, but then I hear, like, these other guys are doing, like, high. What do I do? All right, first of all, let me explain something to you. You can't go by pro bodybuilders, all right? Again, they're taking a lot of shit, and some of those guys respond to anything. They can pick their friggin' nose and, oh, shit, I just gained an inch on my arm, all right? I know personally, there's a famous bodybuilder I'm friends with. I don't want to say who he is, but I seen him standing there talking to chicks, doing cable curls off the cable crossover, standing, yeah, shit, you know? And guess what? His fucking arms are gigundo, all right? It works for him. All right, so it obviously, getting back to my whole spin is always find what works for you, what's right for him is not right for you. Okay, but sets and reps is a totally different, you know, it's a different animal. There are guys out there, the whole, you know, like, you know, that don't do many sets, don't do many reps, and they get big. All right, so everybody's different. You got to find what's right for you. We already give you the speech a million times. I pound it in your fucking heads. Stop asking me the same fucking question. Find what's right for you. Now, personally, I think that most people fall in the middle. All right? Now, I would say, what does that mean? I'd say you got to do like 10 reps. Even the guys who go heavy, all right, they'll do like 8 on their own, maybe force out 2 or 3 or more, all right? Maybe 4 more. They'll go up to 12 reps. So, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, help me, give me, you know, boom, you know, and, you know, you squeeze out a couple extra. But you still got to get around 10 reps. If you're one of these fucking guys that's going to the gym and you're doing like 6 reps, 5 reps, please, you're not getting those deep fibers. You got to get that muscle. To get the deep fibers, you need some reps. Whether you're using heavy weight, whether you're doing forced reps or drop sets or super sets or giant sets or ass sets, whatever you're doing, okay, you've got to get those deep fibers. You got to either get the reps on your own, get some assisted reps. All right? But you've got to get reps. Now, how many sets is something that's totally, you know, I know guys, dude, after 6 sets, they're like, dude, that's it. Game over, man. I'm overtraining, which I don't believe there's such a thing. But anyway, that's them, all right? Then there's other guys like myself who can sit there in the gym and go set after set after set. And I can keep my pump for I can do biceps for an hour and a half and still hold my pump. That's me, though. That everybody's different. I just hit my nose on this fucking thing. Big nose. Guinea from Bronx. Look. Tiny nose from the Bronx. But anyway. So what I'm trying to tell you is there's no answer to that. The answer lies in you. You can't read it. You can't read it in a book or in a magazine unless it's Muscle Sport Mag. You can't, nobody can tell you how many sets and how many reps is right for you. That's an individual thing. You have to find that out on your own. But don't listen to guys, whether they're on YouTube, whether it's in a book or a magazine, that tells you this is the number that you have to hit, because they're wrong. They don't know you. You have to experiment with that. But the sets and reps thing, I'm definitely tell you a good method would definitely be you have to at least get around 10 reps, whether some are forced or some are not. Okay, you got to get 10 reps. You got to get those deep fibers. And I would definitely tell you set-wise, you know, just keep going on, add sets, and until you really feel like, dude, the pump is starting to go away. Once the pump starts to go away, you're pretty much cooked. All right? But if you can keep going, why stop? That's just my method. You know, how come if practice makes perfect in everything else you do, how come bodybuilding, it's like, you know, there's some people who try to tout less is more. I don't believe that shit, okay? That's not the way I feel. All right? You gotta, the more you train, in my opinion, the more you gain. You just gotta be smart, you gotta eat. It's the food. Helps to build. So, sets and reps, the answer to your question is you got to figure that shit out, all right? But you can't go by what's in a book, all right? You can't do it because it's not accurate, all right? Gregg Valentino, musclesportmag.com. Okay, I've done a lot of these videos. Cut me some fucking slack, all right? Stop fucking around. Go to the website, buy something, do something. Don't be fucking cheap. Living a jack life. Muscle Sport Mag in your face.